Hey guys, welcome back, and we know it's not America. Yeah, this is a question where we got wrong last time, apparently. Well, we know America's actually the right answer. America does actually have the most Christians. Because England's population is too small. Germany's a lot of Christians, but America's bigger. Italy, people would see as a home of Christianity. So maybe we're going for what she would have thought the answer would be. And the taboo number of that country is... Again, we know it's not 13. I don't know why it would be 9, but 17 or 9. Well, you know, if I get a bad ending, I'm just going to load this up again, and you'll see a different coloured number there. So, I'll go with 17 for now. I have no idea why it'd be 17, but Rika's looking at me questioningly. I have a favour to ask you. The humid air clings to my body, driving me crazy. This is different. I can cope with a bit of mud, but still. Take a map and check if I'm getting near a checkpoint. Across the streams and past a large evergreen oak. I should be able to see it soon. Smells like grass. I don't like the smell. Verdant trees glisten wetly from the rain. Their lushness seems garish to my eyes. Even the fresh scent of a forest smells too strong because of rain. It's making me queasy. As I listen to a sticky sound of my footsteps, I wonder why I'm so agitated. Well, I know the reason. The reason why I'm feeling this way. It's that woman's fault. Head towards the Amitiė partner that I'd had a falling out with. I feel like I've turned up resentment I feel towards a woman, and that's the cause of all this to this forest, and in towards myself. You want to know what makes us human? Well, you aren't going to find it here. Line from a movie I've seen many times, Dark City. My stepmother had said something similar. Yep, she said the soul does not reside in the brain nor the heart, but in the fingers. Sounds like something a musician would say. Perhaps my gloomy thoughts have brought the rain back. I think I first feel raindrops bounce off me and fall into the muddy ground. I work fast to shake off these negative thoughts. I gloomingly take out my map and check the compass. I am in the vicinity of a checkpoint and wonder if there's a place nearby where she might be resting under a tree. I shake my head to this lodge of raindrops and a strong scent of a forest, then I find her, wet from the rain and sitting on a fallen tree. Mayuri-san. What should I do when I find her? Just what should I say? All these thoughts fade into the distance. Mayuri-san! Murky feelings in my heart dissolve completely as I run towards her.
Shirahane-san?
Shirahane-san? What are you doing here? Thank goodness. I thought you might have fallen into a creek. Wait a minute, you came looking for me? Yes, of course. I replied as if it was the most obvious thing in the world. Yuri looks like she's about to say something, but instead beams and thanks me. I'm glad you came to find me. Came to look for Sasaki's, but... Ow. Yuri-san, your leg. I tripped on the root and sprained it a bit. When it started raining, I looked for shelter from the rain, but as soon as I stopped moving, my legs started swelling, and so I was stuck. She tries to lift her outstretched leg and makes a pain frown. I rush to her side and examine her injury. Injury, sorry. Oh. Well, it's swollen, but it doesn't seem to be broken, that's good. Yeah. The swelling should go down in a few days. Shirahane-san, what about Sasaki's? They were fine. They only made it back and got to checkpoint 4. Yuri let out a cry of surprise. It was after she met Kamikado on the way here. I did, but how did you know? I figured you would ask a person who made a question for the answer directly. And then go to the correct checkpoint. Usually when asked what the unlucky number is in a quiz, you would think of 13. The teachers also thought about it when we went to search for it. I thought it was that case. That's right. The quiz asked for an unlucky number. In this missionary school, most people would imagine number 13. I see. The person who's listening next to Kamikado-senpai when she gave a quiz thought the answer was 13. That's why she said it. But for Sasaki's, they just went before the unlucky number in Japan. Realising it was wrong, we went searching again. It started to rain. We took cover from the rain and headed back. Really? Well, then of course we meet each other. We always snore as the hair wet from the rain and sticking to her face. I wipe her forehead and cheeks with a handkerchief I have. Thanks, Shirahane-san. I have a question though. What is it? The question was unlucky numbers, so I see where someone will get 13 or 4. Or, for example, 9 sounds like the word misery in Japanese. Yep, that would be why I don't know why 9. How do you know I'd be here at checkpoint 17? Trial and error. She gazed at me seriously, almost a little apprehensive. That's right. I'd use a compass and map to find checkpoint 17. Yeah. You met Kamikado-senpai, didn't you? She must have heard it was 17? No, I didn't. I didn't meet Kamikado-senpai. When I answered earnestly, her cheery voice fades as she looks at me with suspicion in her eyes. Perhaps she thinks I'm some kind of stalker. With deeper a forest with the sun starting to set, a warped misery hovers about me like a shadow. Please understand, the reason I know was just through deductive reasoning. Reasoning? She frowns, drawing back slightly. Just like in the movie. A famed writer, Paul Sheldon, confined by the middle-aged Annie Wilkes. Injured legs, unable to move. That's the same too. In the movie, she broke his legs. But still. Shirahane-san? Oh right, the reasoning. Simple. First, the quiz. The keyword was unlucky number. Like as cheery as possible so not to frighten her. Figure the answer to the question Kamikado-senpai asked us before. Question about which country has the most Christians? Even back at the choir club? Yep. I was spacing out that day and wasn't listening. But Rika-san asked me if I knew the answer. Well, that's why she wanted to know. She said it was how we could find out where Kamikado-senpai is from. Well, the answer is Italy. Rome is the city of most Catholics. That is to say, Kamikado-senpai is of Italian descent. Really? Giving her all the right answers, but she's still frowning at me suspiciously. It's a look that says, what on earth? So in Italy, despite there being so many Catholics, the unlucky number is oddly not 13. It's 17. In Roman numerals, it would be written XVII, an anagram for VIXI. We wrote numbers XVII and VIXI in the mud with a fallen branch. In Latin, those Roman numerals will be the indicative of perfect form of love. It means I have finished living, which is why Italians don't like it. I get it. So Kamikado-senpai is of Italian descent, that's why the answer to the quiz about lucky numbers is 17. She just said it because of the country she's from. I just happened to know about unlucky numbers, so I came to search checkpoint number 17. To be honest, I didn't know about unlucky numbers, I just randomly picked 17. I'm glad my guess was right. Is that right? Says Yuri, heaving a long, steep sigh. I guess a little freaked out, sorry, Shirahane-san. It's fine. If I were you, I'd think it was strange too. Well, that's a relief. I thought you were going to put a hand over my mouth or something. She smiles as she says it, but I freeze. I know she's joking, but it's dug up the incident from that day. Seeing me go silent, Yuri almost holds her tongue. Even though she remains silent, her expression doesn't change. She regards me like a mother watching over a child. Right now, in this intimate setting, I'll tell her everything and maybe she'll accept me. So, about the greenhouse.
Shirahane-san.
Shirahane-san. She runs her hand through her wet hair and shakes her head.
その話は
Can we not talk about that yet?
あ、違う。
I mean,
興味
it's
が
not
な
that
い
I'm
と
not
か
interested, it's just... With her hands in her hair, she scratches her head.
私は
It's just, you don't need to tell me everything. I mean, it's
全部
not
晒
what I
す
don't
必要
want
は
to
な
know,
い。
but,
そんなに辛い
you
顔し
don't
て
have
ま
to
で
talk about it if it
話
hurts
す
you.
必要はないと思うんだよ。
Everyone has something we don't want to
人
talk
間
about.
私だって
I
知られ
also
た
have
ら
a
死
secret
んで
or
し
two
ま
to
いた
dive
い
and
ような
people
秘
know
密。
about.
たまたま白羽さんの
I
秘
happen
密
to
に
encounter
触れ
your
るような
secret.
機会があったけれど
That doesn't mean you have to tell me
話
about
してくれ
it.
なくていいんだ。すべてを明かすことが正しいと
I
は
don't
思え
think we
な
need
い。
to tell each other everything.
私はね、
That's the way I see it,
Shirahane-san.
Shirahane-san. She looks straight at me, as though trying to convey her hidden determination.
過去の白羽さんより今
I
の
want to
白
cherish
羽
my
さんと
time with
の
Shirahane-san.
今を大切に
Of
し
the
たい。
present. No Shirahane-san of the past.
何を抱えていようが、私のために
Maybe
知恵を
holding on to
絞って
something
助
from
け
your
に来てくれる。
But use your
そ
knife
ん
to
な
confine
ア
me.
ミティエとの今を
That's the
大
kind
切
of
に
amity
したいん
partner
だ。
I want to cherish. For some reason, my whisper makes her giggle. Then she lifts a leg off a tree stump and puts weight on her leg.
危ないわ。
Be careful.
そろそろ戻ろ
Let's
う。
head back. I'm getting
体
cold.
が冷えてきたよ。
Would you lend me your shoulder?
肩を貸してくれるかい？
At her request, I've wished to take her arm.
ありがとう。
Thanks,
スオさ
Suoh-san.
ん。
She gives my hand like a handshake. Just now you call me...
お返しだよ。スオ
Just
さん。
returning you a favour, Suoh-san. Being called by my given name for the first time. Sorry. Being called by my given name for the first time, I feel my heart, which had been shrouded with mist, fill up with gold. And in the same way, the rain starts to let up too. I nod and say my amity partner's name. Between the devil and the deep blue sea, they say. An idiom used to express being caught between two undesirable situations. A woman dove into the ocean. Behind her, a devil, before the deep blue sea. Not wanting to be eaten by the devil, the woman finds the deep blue sea to be the best choice, if only for a moment. But either way, she cannot be saved. What has started now is a choice between the kind whispers of the devil or the hopelessness of the sea. This is the beginning of my story, stuck between two impossible choices, neither of which will lead to salvation. Chapter 4. A beautiful dance with her. I'm filled with calm as I sit in my bath, alone in the silent mist. She really is beautiful, isn't she? Things with Yuri-san are back to normal. The incident 10 days earlier at orienteering. I'm glad I went to find her myself. Deep in the darkening forest between two of us, wet from the rain, there had been an air of intimacy, which let me speak from the gut, to borrow my grandfather's phrase. And the incident at the greenhouse. She told me I didn't have to tell her what I was holding on to, but it was not necessarily right for her to know. I'd thought confessing everything would be the right thing to do, but she said some things were better left unsaid. Yuri's words gave me hope.
本当の意味で
She really is looking out for me, in the true sense of a word. I stretched myself out slowly. I have to make sure to come late. It feels good not having to worry about anyone else being here.
みんなで入ると
I
緊
get
張
nervous
す
when
る
everyone else isn't here. It may be because this is an all-girls school, but no one bothers to cover up when getting dressed for ballet. It's even worse in my bath. People cover it with towels, but
話って
am I that way?
そうなのかな
I'm always aware whether or not we're changing with a ballet or changing in our dormitory. My Amitiė partners don't seem embarrassed, but it still takes my all not to get a beet red face.
いえ
No,
友達になりたい
I just want to be friends. I wonder if it could be a lesbian feelings, but that's probably overthinking it. Up until now, I haven't really gone to school much, so I don't know whether or not I like members of the opposite sex or not.
近場の男性とい
The
え
only
ば
men I know are my grandfather and my father.
父
But I know men working at school. Not one male teacher. The scant knowledge I do have for men is only my own family. Except for my stepbrother. I remember the stepbrother was brought into my home, and I remember that woman.
やめよう
No,
せっかくいい気分なのだもん
not when I'm feeling good. I beg your pardon, Suoh. I take hot water to my hand and splash it onto my face. At any rate, I cannot say we are good friends yet, but we are now close enough to be on a first-name basis. If we keep getting closer, it won't be long. The sound of a glass door echoes loud in my bath, drowning out my thoughts. As I end the episode, bye-bye.
光あふれた花園芽吹く新たなつぼみ淡い色を抱きしめていつか